What's going on, everybody? This is the Rogues League podcast. I'm your host, and I'm here with the fabulous, very gorgeous Ebony Lachelle, everybody, okay?
Hey, guys.
She is also the owner of Escape Haven & Co.
Yes.
And she is here to tell you guys a little bit about her business, talk about a little bit of Black entrepreneurship, and all the lovely, glamorous extra things it comes with owning a business and running that business as well. So go ahead and talk to the people a little bit about what you got going on.
Okay, guys. Well, as Charmaine said, I am Ebony Bland, better known to her and my friends as the chocolate munchkin of the group. I am a licensed massage therapist here in the Charleston area. I have a day spa, and I also have a candle line as well. The whole brand is centered around wellness, self-care, peace, and relaxation. So everything you see me doing is still in lines with that. I've been in the business for about, sometimes you get the part of the groundwork mixed up with the actual time of the business. So the business has been in operation for going on 2 years, a little over a year. But I've been working on it for about 3 years, now that I think of it.
So what's the most exciting part about when it comes to running a business? Because a lot of people don't really see the glamorous side of the behind the scenes stuff that comes to running a business. But what do you think is the most exciting part? Is it the customers? Is it more of the the behind the scenes, or is it more of the idea creation? Or
for me, it's definitely more of the feedback from the customers. We all get to the point that sometimes where we like, I just want to give up. I'm sick of this, because it takes a lot of hard work. But just about every month or every other month, I'll get that one person who sends me a reminder on how something as small as a candle or a massage or a spa experience has changed their lives. And it's like a reboot. Like, okay, I got to keep it going. Even if it just touches one person, that's enough for me. Because I'm all about servitude. I don't like just giving massages, but I want to create a space for people to just get away from stress, anxiety, family, friends, he say, she say, all of that. So just to be able to create that space for somebody, for them to just come and breathe, and to see them come in like looking tense, but to leave like, whew, I'm ready for the world. That's what keeps me going. That is enough for me.
I know you busy right now with 2020 going on. I'm stressed out. Well, so I know everybody else is stressed out.
Yeah.
So, but when it comes to being a Black female entrepreneur in 2020, do you feel like the opportunities that's given to us, me as well, being an entrepreneur, do you feel like we have more opportunities now than we did, a few years ago? Do you feel like the doors are kind of opening up, or is it more of still a close-knit community?
This is a deep question.
Oh yeah, we gets deep.
Okay.
We gets deep.
All right, so I'm going to talk about how I felt just before and then just this year alone.
Right.
So when I first launched my business, believe it or not, I was not a fan of showing my face. Because I feel like I call them strikes. I don't like using that word, but to me they were strikes. I'm young. I'm only 26 now. But when I started, I was like 24.
Right.
So typically age means inexperience. I was a female, and you all know, even though females are super smart, but for some reason in the world, it's like that's a bad thing for whatever reason I would never understand. I don't get that part. And that was the reason why I just did not want to show myself. My brand is about diversity, even though it's a Black-owned brand. But I didn't even want to show my skin. I didn't want any pictures with my hands, because I didn't want people to look like, oh, it's only for Black people, or oh, she's super young, or she doesn't know what she's doing. So for probably close to a year, I did not show my face. Until my social media manager was like, Ebony, people want to know your story. They want to know who's behind the brand. Show your face. And the way she explained it, where it was so much more than just sales, but it's like people want to know you. They want to know why you started this. They want to know the importance of your brand, and that's what they want to support. So I slowly got comfortable with just saying, hey, It's me. I'm the face behind Escape Haven and Company. I'm the face behind Escape Haven and Company Day Spa. I'm Ebony Bland. And now I'll tell you all day, every day. I don't care, because it's a beautiful thing to say it out loud. Like, yes, it is me. But I will say that to know that just a few months ago, that was things that would keep me kind of in a box. And once I got out that box, I didn't know that the world was going to shift like this. But this year alone, just the last few months, I feel like pretty much most black businesses have shot up, because now the support is like, let's pour back into our community. And for me personally, I don't take that as just a profit thing. For me, the more people pour into my business, the more I'm able to help other people. The more I'm able to pour into other businesses, the more that I'm able to expand, so that when these issues do come up, because we don't like to say that, but money is power.
Right.
The more money we have is like the more power we have. Right. So when those situations come up, we cannot just speak on it, but we can put funds towards it. And that's where I'm at now.
I like that explanation.
That's where I'm at now. Like, let's buy our stuff back. Let's stop selling everything for just a quick penny, because
passion and purpose and passion.
Yes. Like, stop thinking about just in the moment. It's all generational. Think about your kids. Think about...
This is back to episode 1.
Yes.
It's the same thing we were just talking about.
It's like, it's all about legacy at this point. Like, it is so much bigger than this one paycheck. Like, even if you just save
it's bigger than money.
It is.
It's bigger than money.
It's about influence. It's about everything that comes from it. Like, at this point, I don't even like to say I'm building a business. I'm building an empire. Big part of my business is so that I can create other jobs for my people and other people who don't even have the experience, the opportunities. Everybody don't have money to go to college, but they got the brains. Everybody's situation everybody doesn't have a car, but they're capable. And I don't want those to be stopping blocks for why people can't get to where they need to get. If I see the potential, oh, come on, I got you.
Exactly. I'm the same way. I think when it comes to my business and I see other people like you, and then even just other people, like, this is another reason why I wanted to create this platform too, is because I like to give people that I see that's really working an opportunity to boost themselves.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's other people that I may find that run social media or run other boutiques or fashion industries or things like that, you know, I'm like, okay, well, what you do? Or photographers, when I want to do modeling things, I'm like, oh, okay, so what do you do? Oh, you a photographer, this, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even, you know, going back to being a black owned business. For the same way that you feel, I don't want to be a black owned business,
but I want to caters to our people. We want to help our people, but you don't want to have this stigma. Well, and I have nothing against the businesses that's for that, because I feel like it's needed. But you just got to know how to. But
when it comes to my business, I don't want to be a black owned business, but I do want to be a black person that owns a business. Does that you see what I'm saying?
That still helps our people.
That's two narratives.
That's
two different narratives. Not a black owned business, but a black person that owns a business. That's right. I cater to everybody. But at the same time, at the end of the day, I want you to understand that I'm an African American queen and I own this business. Okay. Yes. Exactly. That's my point.
Like, it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just you have to know how to promote that.
Right.
How to promote that, because you don't want us looking like the people like, well, we only doing this for our people, and that's it. Because then we start looking like the bad person. But the thing is, too,
when it comes to that, the reason why we're so passionate about that narrative is because white history, and as well, I'm not going to say white people of other diverse, you know, of what's the word I'm looking for? People of other races. They don't have to explain that to people. If, you know what I'm saying, if I'm, you know, somebody of a Caucasian descent, I just wanted to start a fashion empire, I wouldn't have to explain that to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I could go and get a black person, an Asian person, whichever model, and just put my product out there and not have to explain, oh, this is not just for Caucasian people, this is for everybody. But as an African American female, I have to let it be known, and I have to actually showcase the fact that, yes, I can, style white woman. I can style a black woman. I can style an Asian woman or a man, or, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, Hispanic, whichever one. Like, I have, like, that's what irritates me, is I have to showcase that. But if I was somebody of another descent, I wouldn't have to tell that.
I get
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I will say this about our people, and I feel like it's always great for us to talk about our own people because we know us. Yeah. I will say this. I do know that one thing that holds us back is that it's a lot of times it's about competition.
Right. All the time.
I'm telling you, if you can be connected to somebody who has the same exact business, but the vision for your business is totally different, and you guys can help each other go forward so much quicker than I don't want to tell nobody, I want to do this for myself. I don't want to do this because my friend is doing this. That's not your friend. If your friend has a problem with you doing what's best for your business because it looks similar
to theirs, like, you know, I know plenty of massage therapists, but none of them are doing what she is doing. Like, she is building like her own empire of everything that you're possibly ever going to. Actually, I just thought about something else you might do. But
let's talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later on. But you know what I'm saying? Like, she's really the only massage therapist that I, have seen really do this in the scale that she's doing. It's not just giving people massages, or she's not just making candles and selling them. You know what I'm saying? It's an entire experience. It's an entire day spa. It's a whole thing. But somebody else might just want to be a top tier therapist, and that's okay.
And that's fine with me because girl, I hire you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot on my plate, but as you grow, you're gonna need
your color scheme gonna be different. Your fonts are gonna be different. Your business plan is gonna be different. Nothing is going to be the exact same because you're not hurt.
And you need to connect with other people. Strangers, I'm sorry, but for me, strangers, they pull something out of me that every time I feel like I get to like this dead end. Like, okay, all right, I have no more ideas. My family and friends already told me I'm done. I don't have anything else. I purposely put myself in environments with people I do not know. Because they're not talking to you based off of what they know about you. It's just,
they're talking about
let me hear that. It's just literally strict based off of what they see or what they hear. And it's like, oh, you can do this. Oh, I can help you here. So stop being selfish. We can help each other so much more if we stop being selfish. There's room for enough of us. Like, we can all have a bread company and be on the bread aisle in Walmart and all be millionaires. There's enough room.
That's the same quote I use every time. It's 500 million different types of bread companies, and they all taste just alike.
And some of them not even in Walmart and still millionaire businesses.
Oh, I thought you was about to say some of them ain't even that good. Some of them ain't even that good. But they still in Walmart and they still gross probably 100,000, 200,000 monthly.
And they're not worried about this.
You know what I'm saying? They're not worried about the things that we're worried about. But I personally believe that when it comes, even lately, I've seen a lot on social media about people, we're getting it. Everybody needs to own a business. Everybody has to, buy your girl a LLC instead of a Chanel bag type thing. Like, I've been seeing that so much lately, and it's been making me, like, my skin crawl. Yeah. And it's only because people really don't understand the grind that it takes, the sacrifices, and the really all of the behind the scenes stuff that it takes for a female entrepreneur to run a business. It's not all sunshine at all and rainbows
at all
every day. Okay, honestly, that's probably 1 in a million that chance that you might get that opposite. But not saying it's not fun, because like I asked her earlier, the funnest part for me is honestly the behind the
feedback.
scenes.
Oh, really?
I like I like the building all of this and the editing and the styling, not with the client but at home researching. You know what I'm saying? Like putting the looks together.
The one-on-one.
I like the being alone part of it, and then when it's finally put together, that's the part I like. But honestly, that's my favorite part. I like the staying up late and editing and researching and that kind of stuff. Why? I don't know. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, because it's like you see it in your head. So when you're putting together the pieces and then you see it, it's like,
and then it's like finally like, yes, this is exactly what I was trying to get to. But I know a lot of people out there they don't understand that process, and they just think, I can buy an LLC and I'll gross $1 million next year.
Okay. There's a difference between a side hustle and a business. Okay?
And an empire.
Okay? All that.
We're trying to be
those are totally different definitions. And in the beginning, I wasn't led to do a business plan until later on.
Yep.
But with COVID, it was like, okay, no, you need to be dependent on, you shouldn't just be dependent on one stream of income because your spa got shut down. And then what? Then what?
Then nothing.
So since then, girl, we have classes, we have this, we have new YouTube channel to still educate the clients on self-care because I don't want my people to feel like I'm not there for them if I can't physically touch them. But back to side hustle versus business, it's not for everybody. It's not. Stop trying to tell everybody that they need to quit their job and start a business.
That's the other thing.
That is not for everybody.
That's the other thing. I took a good, I took a good leap on faith, and I decided, you know what I'm saying, like you did, and I decided to be a full-time entrepreneur. Like she said, sometimes things don't work out, but because of COVID, it actually gave me an opportunity to sit back and look at my entire business plan and be like, okay, so this didn't work, this didn't work, this didn't work. So how can I rearrange that to where, okay, now I'm doing other stuff as a side hustle while I'm making other income, but then,
exactly,
you know what I'm saying? Now I'm getting back into the mode where I want to, be full-time entrepreneurship.
And you can still set, like you said, an empire. I feel like you can still do that stuff without necessarily being an entrepreneur. That's why there's people who are smart about investments. They technically don't do the work, but they know how to invest and what businesses to invest in. So they still get a check because they know what to pour into. But I will say this. If this is something you want to consider, be ready for blood, sweat, tears, happiness, downs, ups, the whole shebang. You do not start a business unless your heart is in it. Unless
Purpose
you are,
and passion.
yes. It's
purposeful and passionate about what you want to do.
Yes.
Because if not,
you'll start giving that off. And you'll think people won't be able to identify it, but they can. I personally do not massage if my mind is not in a good mind space.
And that's good because then your energy is transferring to them. And
how am I supposed to help you feel better? And I'm in here
with attitude.
My mind on this, that, and the other. So if I'm able to reschedule, I do. And if you think I'm exaggerating, I'm going to give you a small recap. Okay? Now, without saying all the specifics, we had what? Growing. Moving. I moved my business during COVID. There was no income. Transitions. New employees. New building owners. Mm-hmm. Fire last year. Destroyed inventory. Fire last week.
That's why I'm like, but they don't see that part.
But y'all don't see that.
And you know what? And that's okay because the person that did see it is you, and that's what builds
and there's a time to speak on it.
Right, and that's what builds into the character of the business as well as the character in yourself. That's kind of what helps. What's the word I'm looking for? What helps
keep you going,
refoundate the business as well. So,
but in those times, you'll know if that's really what you want to do because when things come up, that's the one thing I'm not willing to give up. That's the one thing I'm not willing to give, regardless of what happens. You're not taking my business. We're going to keep it going. Things can be left and right, but you won't know because that's not your that's my responsibility.
Exactly. So when it comes to the Black community as a whole, and when it comes to stress relieving and having high blood pressure and all these other aneurysms and things that are very high count in our community, what do you think the best ways for us to relieve stress? Well, even I'll kind of continue on to that question, especially with everything that's going on with us right now. We all know, R.P. Chad, you know what I'm saying? Just all the stuff that's laying heavy on our hearts. Yeah. What do you think is the best ways for us to relax?
I will say this. I never want to just say because I don't believe one thing works for everybody. So I always ask people, when are you the most happiest? When are you at peace for yourself? For some people, they'll say, when I'm in the bathroom, when I'm in the car, when I'm playing music. And we are in like health and wellness, but we aren't even perfect. We We understand what to do, but that doesn't mean that we
do.
maintain the lifestyle 100% because we need help too. But I always tell people to think about those things. Whatever that is, start and correlating that in your schedule at least once a day. I don't care if it's 30 minutes. I promise you it helps. For me, it is massages. Massages are my time. I can literally turn off my mind. Everybody can't do that, but I can. I can. I don't think about anything when I'm getting a massage. I'm gone. And I have to get that. Mm-hmm. I have to get it.
You have to as a human anyway.
Yeah.
You need your thing. Whatever it is that's gonna help you relieve that stress, you need it or you will drive yourself.
And not just for your birthday.
Right.
Not just for the Valentine's Day gift, anniversary gift. Stop. We need to stop treating ourselves like we only deserve these things
for a
when
special
occasion comes around.
No.
This should be a part of your lifestyle.
And you know what? I started to learn that as I got older. Mm-hmm. And then I started, of course, you get older, you start making your own money, you want to do certain things.
Yeah.
I started I got like a massage membership and a facial membership and all that other stuff. And I started to realize.
She didn't get it with me though.
No, this was before we were still in college.
Oh,
so this
okay.
is before she was even a therapist. But I started to realize, okay, this isn't even just for, what I'm saying? Like, this is like the people at the place was kind of telling me, like, this is for your health. Like, this is to maintain, like, your
health,
skin.
for your sanity.
This is to, what I'm saying?
Body.
This is to maintain your muscles and your bones and your limberness and all that good kind of stuff. Like, I started to learn that, growing up, I wasn't, so it's, as I got older and I started to realize, okay, like, this isn't so bad. Like, and it's not really all that expensive as I grew up thinking that it really was.
But even if it is, it's, to me, self-care is a necessity.
Right.
That's what I tell people. The same way, especially, because we pay for our hair. We pay hundreds of dollars on makeup. We pay men on cologne, shoes, clothes, jewelry.
Haircuts.
We do it. We already do it. So to me, self-care is a necessity. Mm-hmm. For me, I don't care how no, I don't. I'm not lying. I really don't care how much the massage is, as long as the therapist really knows what they're doing and I know that I'm going to really enjoy the experience. Mm-hmm. I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah.
If that means I have to budget for it, I'm going to budget for it, because when we budget, it doesn't seem like a lot. But I promise you, and I'm pretty sure you can say it too, when I don't take care of myself, my body shuts down. I can keep going, but I'll get sick. Then I get weak. Mm-hmm. And then my body starts aching. And then this starts happening.
Everything else.
Everything just falls apart. But when even though I don't work out consistently, I'm working out now.
And she don't work out with me. See how I got her?
I just feel like she's going to hurt me. I don't know if she'll have enough mercy, and I like going at my pace. But the point is, I've been in the gym every week for like the last month and a half. And I feel like, you see my muscles?
Hey, look at a little bicep, little bicep action.
But I feel so much better. Even though I don't enjoy working out, but it's the way my body feels. I'm so much stronger. I don't get off work exhausted. Mm-hmm. I don't wake up feeling weakish. So when we say to really pay attention to self-care, it's not just for you to feel good in a moment. Like, this stuff helps your lifestyle.
Your entire life.
Even drinking water. Just drink water. It helps so much. And I promise you, you won't have time for the nonsense.
No, you won't.
Or the stress.
Because you'll be in the bathroom peeing.
And will.
All day. You won't have time to gossip. And
skin glowing. Body looking right. All of the benefits. All of the benefits,
okay? So, what else helps the senses, relax? The best thing that comes with working with Escape Haven and Co.
Hint.
Haha. What scent we got there? What that is?
This is from our spring collection, which is the mint mojito scent, huh? If you like cocktail, it smells very good. It smells very good. This has probably been.
I want one.
I'm gonna let her have it. But people have loved, like, this has probably been one of the top scents for male and females. I also have the strawberry shortcake, which is from the summer collection. Believe it or not, I was in somebody's house, and I was like, oh, that smells good. I should make a candle out of this. And I'm not even a person who necessarily cares for candles made after foods, but this, to me, was heavenly. But to me, candles are just so much more than just something that smells good. If you think about it, anytime you light a candle, when is it? When you're about to take a shower, when you in the room for the night, when you're about to read a book, after you've cleaned up. Anytime we light it, it's in representation of relaxation. Whether we say that or not, but that's what it is, and that's what I want to convey. Yes,
it just
yes.
I love candles. I just love candles.
So that's why I make these, because I'm not gonna be in your house with you, but when you light it, it's like, oh yeah.
Oh, Ebony's here.
I need to go sit down somewhere.
Oh, Ebony's here. Great.
She did tell me that. She told me I need to relax myself. Okay, I'm listening. That's the point.
She's watching me everywhere. That's great. No,
I gotta make sure y'all good. I do. I do, but just a little plug. They are 50% off right now on the website until we sell out, because I am prepping for the fall collection. No, I'm sorry, 45%, which is still a good lump sum. Good lump sum. But yeah, they're 45% off at www.escapehavenandco.
We're gonna put it at the bottom.
.com. It'll be
down there.
Okay. So get your candles. You'll see the discount applied at checkout. Because once they're gone, the ones I just showed y'all won't see until next year, if they make it back. Okay.
Well, everybody, we would like to thank in heart Miss Ebony from Escape Haven and Co. and Day Spa.
Yes.
To the Rose League podcast. She was amazing. And we love her, and we will see her again most definitely.
Oh, yes.
Anyway.
I enjoyed this. It was such a nice, relaxing atmosphere. Sometimes you don't want to be as formal. You just want to relax.
And the Rose Wall is the best
yes.
place to do it.
Yes.
Especially if you just want to talk.
Yes.
Because that's what we're going to do.
Yes.
But go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good, great stuff. Follow us on Instagram. I'm also going to post her information down below, as well as my own, as well as the pages on. Get on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of that great stuff.
Yes.
And follow, and share, okay?
And share, and like. Like right now.
Like right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Oh, see y'all again for the next episode. This was great.